Welcome back, everyone.
I'll go back.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go upstairs and empty
Welcome
out.
back. I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave.
See
How
ya.
about that? No, I think I'm gonna drop off my inventory, and I'm going to go to the Mesa.
Okay. Do you have any birch though?
I do.
Or
I'm putting it
birch?
in this
Excuse me,
chest
not
right here.
birch. Not birch. Dark
Yeah,
oak.
that's in here too.
Okay. Because I need
Bottom
to.
chest or top chest. I
What do
mean,
you need for the mesa exactly?
I'm gonna get some colored, uh, mesa blocks. And I think because like we want these lines to be different colors, right?
Okay, so you're gonna outline the walls in different colors, kind of like the Nether portal.
Well, mainly the floor is the main thing I was thinking about. And like since we're starting to dig down beyond this floor area now, like I want to be able to put floor back down, at least for the intersection style part of it.
Okay.
So I want to go ahead and get blocks for that. I think I put everything at the top. Yeah, everything's at the top up here. Where you want.
First time I've held dark oak logs apparently, because it's like new inventory item.
Fantastic. I don't know what colors, but I'll just go look at the colors in the mason, kind of decide there, I guess. So we announced the marathon today.
And
You excited? So the dates for anyone that missed the announcement is October the 26th, or 25th, I believe is that Friday. So probably 25th, 26th, 27th. Yeah, October 25th, 26th, 27th. Those are the dates. So yeah,
I'm definitely excited. I love the marathon. I think it's fun. It's just so much. There's so much stuff that I do between October and November every year, and it always everybody seems to think October and November must be like this empty time frame because like my sister decided she's having her wedding in November because that was when everybody's going to be easiest for everybody to come, right?
Really.
So it's like a very first weekend in November. So literally like I will be gone the weekend before the marathon to Michigan to do stuff that I do every year there with keeping up that ski patrol certification. The very next weekend I'm in at the marathon, and then the weekend after that I am in Michigan again for my sister's wedding.
Wow.
Which, by the way, I told
he
you.
came back.
What came back?
The fox. He's back.
Oh, what the fuck?
Do you have any blocks? Come block him in over here, so he doesn't go back in the Nether portal.
I still have to figure out a speech to make to run the wedding.
Just Google it.
I might. I gotta throw in some jokes here. Is this end? Or is it dead end? Okay, good.
Yeah, dead ends.
Okay, he's blocked in down there now.
All right. We need to give him a proper home, at some point. Yeah, I mean, can't you just like? I mean, does it have to be unique?
I mean, no, she even said I could probably Google the most part. She just wants it to be a little bit unique. But you still have to, you can't just like, phone it in, You still got to do, make it, special in some way, shape, or form. So I just stress still to make sure you do it right and you don't do something that they're going to be, upset with. I still don't understand why she wanted me to do this, but,
Well, I mean, I'm not saying, phone it in. But I was thinking it could be something where it's, kind of like your standard. This is the speech
dearly
that you
beloved, we are gathered
Right,
here
yeah.
today. I mean, yeah, I probably can do that, and it would be absolutely fine. But I want to make sure it's better than that for
Okay. Well, see, that's what I didn't know. That's kind of what I was trying to get at. Is it the kind of thing where it's mostly the standards, or does it have to be special?
But at the same time, I find out different stuff about this wedding every day, I feel. And so how many weddings have you been to in your life? A decent amount?
3.
Wow, okay.
Mine, my aunt and uncles, and Crystal's brothers. Okay, then 2.
Well, I guess you could count yours, but wow, I've counted a lot of weddings in my day, I guess. And I've definitely been to some of them before where people, in order to get a cheaper venue, you're doing it at a place that requires you to like clean up after yourselves and you supply your own, decorations and things like that. Apparently, that's what is happening at this wedding, though I don't quite get it because as far as I understand, it's still at a very like fancy wedding venue. But I know my parents have been, talking about, how they're going to be there and they got to help clean up when the wedding's done and all this stuff. And just more and more, she keeps like saying, every time I talk to my mom about it, she talks about how, how late they're going to be there. And it seems to almost like extend later and later every time. And my parents are watching my sister's 3 kids as well, who are, 10, 11, 3 of the 4, the 10, 11, and 12-year-olds. And they're going to be at the wedding. They're the only kids, remember, that are allowed at the wedding after, the 8 o'clock. But they're apparently going to be there. They found out, like, she's like, we're going to have the kids there. They're going to be super tired because they have to stay with us until we're done cleaning. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize you were literally keeping them there with you guys until you're done cleaning. Well, yeah, well, we have to clean. And, we got to get out of there. And I was like, well, what time do you think that's going to be done? And she's like, well, the bar closes at 2. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa. So you're all going to get drunk and then clean up the place afterwards?
Well, my parents aren't going to get that drunk, I'm sure. But there's going to be, like, other people there cleaning. And I was like, whoa. No wedding bar is open until 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's
like,
a good point, too. Yeah.
Wedding bars are open till 10, 11, maybe 12 if you push that extra money. And she's like, well, no. The wedding bar shuts down, but it's attached to a restaurant that has a bar that's open until 2. And this is the first time I'm understanding that it's attached to some restaurant in some way, shape, or form. So I don't quite understand this either. And I was like, oh, yeah, but still, like, the wedding's going to be done at 10 or 11 or something like that. And then you're going to start cleaning. And, like, I don't know how much stuff you plan on having to clean up. And she goes, well, yeah, but we expect you to be there cleaning too, right? And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, we expect you to be there helping us clean too. And I was like, you realize that I will be there with 2 children who aren't allowed to be in the wedding venue past 8:30. You expect me to stay till the end of the wedding and then afterwards to clean while my children are being watched by somebody else at some place. So yeah, I'm curious, if you've ever been to a wedding where that was your responsibility?
No, the only wedding I went to, well, one of them I was 8 years old, and the other one was Crystal's brother, which we drove into town, went to the wedding, and then went home.
Okay.
So, oh wait, no, I went to my mom's wedding, but that wasn't the thing either. So no, I forgot about my mom's wedding though. But no, I've never had to clean at a wedding.
So I've definitely been. I remember my cousin's wedding, but I knew that up front. I was an usher, and I think ushers are the stupidest people to have at a wedding because you make them buy a tux or rent a tux, and all they do is escort people up and down an aisle. They spend a lot of money and are really not part of the wedding party, like whatsoever. They just start spending a lot of money. But I was an usher for his wedding, and of course I agreed to be an usher because it's my cousin, support them too, and his, I knew up front that we were going to have to, help clean up and everything because it was one of those, I say cheap wedding, but it was really well done. So it was like, it looked like a really fancy wedding, but it was, you supply your own decorations. It was actually a place that you were allowed to bring your own alcohol, and you just had to have a licensed bartender that served it, but you supplied your own alcohol, so you didn't have to pay a venue at the outrageous alcohol prices. It was, like a Costco trip or whatever to get all that stuff.
That's pretty nice.
But I remember there was 30 people ready and willing and jumping in to help clean up that knew this beforehand. So we had this venue cleaned up and done in 30 minutes after the wedding was over. They also didn't go crazy with decorations or anything. And I originally was told I needed to be at the venue on subspace.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. What you do? You go to outer space?
I don't know. Using it to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld. Apparently, that went a long ways.
Interesting. But I was originally told I had to be at the venue on Saturday morning by 8 o'clock to help set up decorations. And I was thinking, okay, whatever, setting up tables, maybe putting in setting up things is going to take a lot longer to tear down because you got to make it look pretty, when you're setting it up. Well, now apparently it turns out there's nothing booked in the venue on Friday or Thursday, so they're letting them go in Thursday and Friday to set up. And I'm like, Thursday and Friday to set up? That seems to be
Just set up like for our marathon or something.
Yeah,
Hell, we don't even have that much time to set up for our marathon.
And well, shit, how quickly did we get done with the marathon cleanup? We're usually on a schedule to get out of there.
Yeah,
and we make that shit fucking happen fast, like, you know.
Huh. Well, I guess, man. So this wedding, it sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel so confused at what's happening anymore. Like, that's really what it comes down to.
I agree. You know what I've come to decide now that I've come all the way here to the Mesa? Maybe concrete's the better choice.
The thing that everybody's been telling you to use forever.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't think terracotta. I don't think there is a green terracotta even. Because I was thinking there needs to be a green line for the farms, a red line. I don't remember how to make concrete though, but yeah, I think concrete might be the correct choice. Can you search this thing?
For concrete?
I meant search the little green book thing.
I don't know if it'll tell you how to make concrete. It'll just give you what the concrete choices are, right?
Well, no, because that's like, no.
No. 7-minute abs. Can't even work up a sweat in 6 minutes.
Okay, oh, here it is. It's 4 sand and 4 gravel, and then dye.
But don't you have to do something like?
You have to pour water on it afterwards.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not just putting it in your inventory, right?
No. Well, I mean, you have to craft the concrete powder, and then you have to dye it, and then you have to wet it. But yeah, I think I made this charity for no reason. Because after looking at
it was for a subspace bubble.
That's true.
Everything's about the subspace bubbling. Well, we're gonna have our first look at if this actually looks good all the way around this thing or not. Damn, this pit is just driving me nuts because there's like so many enemies underneath me in this pit that are shooting at me. They're gonna knock me into this damn pit and I'm gonna die. Are you waiting?
Well, it's a good thing Brian helped.
I don't get it.
I don't understand what Brian was doing either, but he had good intentions.
I like how he likes to help us with our big random digging projects.
He does. Anytime we start digging, boy, Brent comes out of the woodwork. Y'all digging something over there? I imagine like in the Chappelle show, like whenever there's like a crackhead always peering around a corner. Did you watch the Chappelle show?
I've watched a few episodes of it here and there. I found it funny, but I never got super into it.
Oh man, that's one that's actually worth like really getting into. It's a good show. I mean, it's no Stranger Things or anything.
But what is?
Nothing really.
Stranger Things. Did you watch season 3 yet?
Yeah. Gotcha.
And good, bad, ugly. I think we might have talked about this.
It's great. It's great. It's a great show. Great show. Best show.
You're lying now.
No. I thought. So, honest opinion, I thought that season 1 was the best, and season 3 was number 2, and season 2 was number 3. In terms of
it sounds
how
like you
good
need
they
to
are.
learn like math again. Then if you thought season 3
you don't
was
understand how to put things in order, idiot.
Season 3, I thought it was number 2. That's not how this show works.
But no, in terms of how good they were, I think that that's the order that of goodness. But all 3 of them were good. It's a really good show, and then next season's the last one. Yeah.
What do you think? Oh, did you watch the end of
Travelers?
A what? Well, no, I'm not even asking because when you watch the end of that, you're gonna want to talk about that. Oh, you're getting killed. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
I'm gonna die. Yep.
I couldn't help you because he would just come after me, and I don't know how to. I didn't have water on my. I was trying to get water on my bar, and I didn't have it on my bar.
I didn't look at him. I just came in the room and he started attacking me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have helped me. If one more hit, he'd have been dead.
Oh, well, I was worried he was going to come after me, and I'm not hiding. Is he really going to die in one more hit?
I mean, I've hit him 3 times with the sword. I would think one more hit, he would die.
Well, never mind. You took care of him.
What were you saying there?
No, I figured when you watch Travelers, you'll actually like tell me that you watch Travelers because you'll want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
but what was the show you wanted to ask about?
The Orange is the New Black, because it's over now, right?
Is it? They came out with another season, didn't they?
Yes, and I think it's. I thought it was the last one, but I thought that the
know.
last time as well, didn't I?
You did. And no, I haven't watched.
So you haven't watched that new season yet, then?
No.
And then you know what started up again is Survivor, but I haven't seen it yet either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the one where
with that, I don't know if I've watched the season before. I think I did. Didn't I watch it?
I think we talked. I think we talked about it. Yes, because you waited until it was over to binge watch it all.
Yeah, but I did that with. I was like several seasons behind. That's why I wasn't 100% sure if I.
Yeah, this one's supposed to be interesting because one of the twists. I don't know about all the twists, but it's like that they have Boston Rob and Sandra back, but not as contestants. As the boot camp people or whatever, and I'm really curious to see what that's all about. And that's one of the reasons I don't want to even start watching it right now, is because I have a bad feeling, just like last time with the because you said the last one was about the island, where you could get back in the game. Yeah, we definitely talked about it, and you watched it because you hated the guy that I liked, and you thought he was an arrogant prick and didn't want him to win and all that stuff. But it took probably like 5 or 6 episodes before you even had any type of understanding about what was going to really happen on that island at all. And I don't want to just start watching one episode and be like, now I still have to wait 5 or 6 episodes to understand what the hell like Boston Rob and Sandra are doing here.
Right. I mean, honestly, I'm at the point where I'm not watching that show unless it's all aired. I don't care about watching episode to episode.
I mean, it can be entertaining to watch episode to give you something to think about for like the week.
Maybe.
We don't
I
have
don't
any
know.
horsemen outside right now, do we?
The apocalypse?
Well, there was just a huge explosion. So which means
that was the creeper that was trying to kill me.
Oh, that wasn't a big thunderbolt.
We need a lot of gravel. I don't know the best way to get a lot of gravel. We don't have any in the chest either. How have we not had any gravel?
We definitely should have a decent amount in one of the chests back at base. There's 19 here. There.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
I didn't see it. I
it?
probably overlooked it. Yeah, I just took the 19. Maybe I overlooked it. I'll go back
There's
up and look.
one. Yeah, because I feel like we've gotten a lot even digging it out of here.
And what is that on the wall? What have you done over there?
What are you talking about?
This.
What?
I don't have any more arrows. What is that?
I don't know. I gotta get closer to you and see what you're looking at.
The sandstone.
Oh, that's right. I just killed the Enderman. I made a platform to hide under. Yeah, there was another one down there.
I got you.
Yeah. That's my permanent shelf.
Yeah, I was just like, what is this? This ghetto that you've made. So Ryusuke and Brian have killed me so far, basically, because that Enderman was in there because of Brian's unknown trenches.
Let's see. Where's the sort button for chests?
I don't see any gravel, but I'm probably just looking right at it and looking past it.
Here's some more.
Now we need sand too.
Here's some more. I was throwing it because my inventory's full.
This is a homie that you can hear right here. You've been able to hear him for the last 50 or so episodes.
Is he like just he's like in this wall behind us, like holding on to a torch
I guess,
or something?
like, you can't see him. I can't find him, but he's just there, always moaning.
He's that guy from the last episode who's trying everything in his power to have sex. He's always moaning. Yeah, we don't have much gravel, which is weird. I definitely remember digging out more than what it seems we've pulled out of here.
We need sand just as bad.
I mean, we'll have to go back to the.
I was just there. It looks like that ship has sailed.
The beach?
The sand pit?
There's just no sand.
Yeah. Yep.
There's just no sand in the sand pit.
There's no sand at the sand pit. There's sandstone, but I did not see any sand.
Why is there a bunch of gravel just randomly exploded around the ground up here?
On the way back over to our other island?
Yes.
Maybe my inventory's not full. Maybe it just didn't go in my inventory. I just dug a bunch of gravel that I ran into over there.
Yeah, you didn't get it all. That's for sure.
Huh. I was coming over to see if there was any sand in these chests.
I have 53 on me. I had like 40 something. So it wasn't. What was that?
I don't know. I have to go see because that was loud.
That was in your house?
Yeah, I think so. Be right back.
Keep the mic running. I'll call for help. You guys heard it here first. Patiently waiting. See if he ever comes back.
So that was Connor for getting what he deserves.
Which was
I'd baked bacon for breakfasts.
Breakfasts.
Well, yeah, you know, like for the whole
good
week,
old
basically.
breakfasts.
Well, the whole week of breakfasts. So the bacon wasn't on the tray anymore, but the tray was on the kitchen counter, and he was trying to pull it down to get bacon, and he knocked it on his head.
Oh, okay, so it was loud for a reason.
Yep. Luckily, it wasn't still hot or anything, so he just didn't hurt himself. He just scared himself.
Yeah, so how much gravel? Is that enough gravel?
That's plenty of gravel. Now we need lots of sand.
Okay.
And we'll need lots of like flowers of different colors and cactuses and whatnot.
Flowers we should be able to get. Cactuses we need to go get a cactus farm if we want to do that. We might have to do some venturing out to a new sand pit. And
yeah, I'll have to go back and look at that one just to make sure for sure it's all gone. But it looked pretty decimated when I was just there. I don't want to dig up this sand here.
No, we got to leave our natural beauty untouched.
Right.
So that it's more appealing for some United States president to want to buy.
Our beacon looks black from here. Oh, wait, never mind. It just turned white.
I was like, wait, what?
It looked black to me.
Looks white to me. We should put a color wheel on it.
Yeah. We talked about that.
We did. We just have to learn redstone.
Is there no way to like make this populate? I want you to populate.
I mean, are you talking like is that how you try to seduce women? I want you to populate, please.
I would like to populate with you. Oh God, do you have a bucket of water? Is there buckets over here?
I do have one. Where are you at, though?
I'm still at the chest. If you've left, don't worry about it. I'll just make one.
I've left, but
there's lots of buckets of milk. I'm just gonna drink this and make a bucket of water. Oh, I have all these buckets of milk. Did you keep playing that mod pack you were playing, the stone block or whatever it was?
No, like I stopped just because I like ran out of time, and then when I finally got time to go back to it, like my world was having problems loading, and then I just kind of gave up on it.
Huh. What was wrong with your world?
I don't know. I think it's just, I need a new computer one of these days. It's getting
it's
old.
Time for me too.
Yeah, old, outdated. I run into some problems here and there. Windows updates are just like, and I don't think that's my old computer though. I think that's just everybody. But Windows updates are just killing me. You know,
Yeah, no, you update Windows and your sound's broken and
yep,
everything. It's just a nightmare. It really
yep.
doesn't
It
make any
is.
sense.
I don't know what Windows has done to go so bad. I see so many news articles about, you know, the next Windows update that needs a critical fix because it just happened again. They broke more stuff, and people are still just like, Windows, yay.
I mean, well, there's not an alternative. What is the alternative?
Windows to make their shit better.
Well, yeah, but until they have competition, what's the incentive?
I mean, that's true. I get you. I just, they didn't used to be, you know, what they are right now, so I don't know what
I
is
don't think
wrong.
that's true, though. Don't you remember Vista or Windows Me?
But it
Not
wasn't
Vista,
like
Windows
riddled with
Me.
errors. It was just not as good.
Windows Me.
When I remember Windows Me,
God, it was a nightmare.
I don't remember it being a nightmare.
I wish I had specifics.
But I remember. So you got to remember, Windows Me came out before XP, right?
Yes,
And
Me was
and
the
XP
one
was like
before
a
XP.
leaps and bounds above everything because it was all of a sudden, you know, had automatic driver support and all that stuff that, you know, I remember when I used to have before Windows XP, I used to reinstall my system every, you know, like month or so. I would do a fresh copy of it all, reinstall it, and I had drivers sitting in a folder because it would just get riddled with viruses. And back then you couldn't really run virus scanners because all they did was like destroy your CPU. You know, everybody who was like, "Oh, I'm always running a virus scanner," but you couldn't play any games because it was just like chugging along. So I would just reinstall it. And I always had this folder where all my drivers were for my computer setup that I could get to. And Windows XP changed the world, you know, and it was, everything was so easy and plug and play, and, you know. So I remember Windows Me being about just as bad as Windows 98 SP3.
Yeah, I feel like it went like good versions was 98, XP, and then 7. I feel like those are the order, and everything in between was garbage.
I'm trying to think what else was in between besides ME. Or was it just ME that was in between XP and 7?
Well, no, XP
Oh,
was
sorry,
after.
sorry. Yeah, was there anything
So
actually in
after
between?
XP, yeah, there was like, yes, there was things.
Was there really though? I don't know if there was.
There was. I'm gonna look it up.
I remember 7 went to 8, and 8 was pretty stupid.
What are we using now?
10.
Nah, 10's all right.
Well, 10's all
long
right
as
when
you
they
don't
don't have
mind.
their updates that break shit.
Yeah, that does suck. I mean, I guess in the fact that everything on your computer gets sent to the government on a regular basis.
Yeah, there's that too.
Let's see here. Windows versions. What do you think of this red?
I like it.
That's all I had.
Windows versions.
No, I meant that's all the red I had. Hold on. It's coming up very slowly. Very slowly. Jesus load. Okay. Personal computer versions. That's the one we want. All right, so there was 10, 8.1, 8, 7, Vista, XP.
Vista, that's it. It was Vista. You know, it's
I
funny.
mentioned Vista a minute ago.
You
yeah.
did. That's what I was gonna say. You mentioned Vista a minute ago, and then we both forgot about it.
Oh, ME stands for Millennium? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I just
Millennium
thought it was
Edition.
I didn't know that. XP, then ME, then Windows 2000, 98, Windows NT, 95, 3.1, and then DOS versions, basically. Windows 1.0.
I just
whatever the hell
jumped
that was.
down this fucking hole trying to patch this.
Oh, Brian's helpful hole?
Yep.
Well, thanks, Brian. So I don't know about the glowstone here anymore, but I guess I'll leave it until we can get more concrete. But yeah, I want to do like the red all the way down through here, but then I want to do something for the wall and the ceiling too, but I don't know what. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the ground, I guess, though. We could do kind of like what they did in the Nether Hub where it's in the wall, like a stripe in the hall on the wall. And then I
Right.
guess we could do a rail or ice on the floor if we wanted. I don't know. But I'm thinking red, green for the farm. What color for villagers? And then storage. A blue for storage.
Sure. So red, green, yellow, blue. It'd be like Simon Says.
Okay. Okay. So yellow will be villagers then.
Because
Red,
I think
green,
the
yellow.
yellow concrete, if I remember, like is a good looking concrete.
All the concrete looks pretty good. So yeah. Man, we should have like a big. We should make the UHC monument again underground. All the little statues and stuff.
I mean, that would be big. Got to make them look like it's in a secret tomb room.
Oh, that would be cool. I like this idea. Yeah, because the pyramid thing. Yeah. We got the best series, folks, and you know it. So you're gonna leave a like, and you're gonna hit a bell, and you're gonna touch your penis. I don't know the order you gotta do all these things in, but whatever makes you.
As long as all the things are done, including the penis touching, then you're good to go.
And if you don't have a penis, find one and touch it.
Yeah.
But don't use your tongue first.
But ask permission.
Yes, please do that too. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
All right, guys, see it.